feet to come home. I fall for my words, yeah, my mind's a mess when you're in that dress. Glad you're home. Will you stay with me and never leave? We walked into my life and I am glad you came, glad you came. how slow living can be life-giving. Although we might disagree, if most our lives are lived in black and white, it makes the gray so hard to see. The same old people, the same old steeples on every corner for half a mile. But nothing changes, and ain't it strange that we didn't notice as a child that slow living can be life-giving. Although we might disagree, if most our lives are lived in black and white, it makes the gray so hard to see. Living in a dry state, but we all say great, buying liquor on a Sunday across the county line, where the raindrops blowing off the rooftops, making the clock stop just a little while.
720番乗り上げ